Welcome to another edition of the KrisCross Corner. I'm your host, Chris Canty. You know them, you love them. You got the great debaters here. We got Basil Lowe, we have Walter Wheatons, and we have Marcel Smith. Tune into the KrisCross Corner right now. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, now on YouTube Music. So stream on YouTube
YouTube
Music.
Music.
Oh yeah, we are here now.
Oh, we're updating.
Now
We
you got
upgrading. We getting
no
it.
excuse. You have no excuse not to listen to our show. Okay? Whether you're into bold debates, real conversations, or just looking for a good time, this is your show, the KrisCross Corner. Hit that play button, follow, share, and subscribe. Go to KrisCrossCorner.com for merch, promo code BLACK for free shipping. Because I know, them tariffs is hitting. So you might want that free shipping. Basil got his Black Excellence shirt. Show it to the people, Basil. Because we did get a new logo, guys. We have a new logo for the podcast. It's up. It's a darker logo with the Detroit silhouette in the background, the skyline.
All
And we're
right.
moving forward, season 5 with KrisCross Corner. So that's a good thing for the podcast.
It's crazy.
Bad thing for the city of Detroit. Smokey Robinson.
Oh no.
Smokey.
Oh no. What he
Come
do?
on, Smokey. Smokey Robinson is being sued by former housekeepers for allegedly sexually assaulting them
Oh no.
and for battery. Just keep your hands to your motherfucking self. Okay? You got nothing to worry about.
You think that'd be easy,
Keep
and
your
yet
It's not easy. Because if it was, everybody would do it. Keep your hands and your dick to yourself. And you
Ay,
won't have these
ay, ay.
problems. And PSA, if you're gonna fight over a woman, make sure she's your
Oh
wife.
no. Oh no.
There was a shooting over a woman at the Fast Splash car wash at Grand River and Finkel over a woman.
Oh no, no, no,
A
no, no, no.
whole shootout over some pussy.
Oh
It's Coney Island over
no.
again. Which
And
one? I forget. Which one was it where that all started again? Like at the beginning of COVID?
what do you mean?
It was I'm trying to remember. It was like one dude's looking at another dude's woman. He steps out of the Coney Island like while they're waiting to get food.
Oh yeah, the guy went up
Well,
to him and popped him upside like in the back of the head, point blank range. That was messed
Wait,
up.
yeah,
wait,
that's
wait,
it.
wait.
Like,
What? Wait. What?
you don't remember that?
No,
It
what?
was like
Man, Coney Island's hit a Coney Islands were taking a hit.
it
That
was like
whole
2020,
like a good
2021.
2 weeks. Niggas didn't go to Coney Island after 11 o'clock.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
My
They
man's was
saw a
like,
woman walk in, they're like,
"Oh, I'll be back." And he came back. He shot up the place. Went straight to the guy and just whack in the back of the head. Like all he
That's
was just there for a double bacon cheeseburger, deluxe with an orange pop. He couldn't even get that. So yeah. People be dying in Detroit, everybody, but it's like 1 in 12. So you got a chance.
what I tell
you know what?
people is the city is
Go
coming
get
back, but it ain't there yet. It ain't back.
I mean, every
yeah.
huge city has murder, so you can't avoid it.
You
You know,
can't.
if you're in Detroit, just you're better safe not looking at a woman.
Or a man, definitely not a man.
Yeah.
You look at a man, he'd be like, "Wait a minute, what you looking at?" Then you look at his girl like, "Wait, what you looking at now?" And then you ain't looking at nothing because you at the pearly gates.
Just go into a restaurant. Just go.
You can't look up because then you be looking at moldy ceilings. Because them
Don't
Coney
worry,
Islands don't be
that'll keep you
cleaning.
alive longer.
That's true. Yeah, Detroit is coming back. Okay, a lot more black people are coming back to the city too. I've seen that. That's good. You also want to know who's also black, Basil, is the new Pope of the Catholic Church. Actually, there were two popes like in the running to be the new.
They were both from Africa, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. You know they were going to choose
The
an
one from
African pope.
the one from Guyana was the one I was like, you know what? I want him to win. I want him to get elected.
You know they weren't going to do that. They were like,
I was
yeah,
like,
put their
we haven't
names
had a
in.
black, we haven't had an African pope since like, shit, what, the 500 AD?
Yeah, but they thought they got rid of the black people. But it turns out the new pope, which is what's his name again? Pope.
Provost or Prevost.
Pope.
But he took the name Leo.
Pope Leo.
Yeah,
Pope
Pope Leo.
14th.
Pope Leo the 14th is what is this? His great grandmother black?
Yeah. I believe I mean,
Maternal grand.
he's got some mulatto in him, which technically makes him black.
Hey,
We'll
we
take
in
it.
there. We in there.
I love the fact that man, the discourse I've seen online was like, man, look at it's like I can't believe I can't believe that there's a pope who's been to Walmart.
That's nuts.
My personal favorite
Oh wait,
is
hold on. Wait, hold on. You did say that, and I forgot to say earlier. He's the first American,
Yep.
Yes.
Chicago.
which is nuts.
I think my favorite thing, my absolute favorite thing I've seen so far is somebody said we need to make Malort part of communion. I was like, no, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we
Just
don't.
eat
Not
the
Malort.
bread, drink the wine. We're good. Do they still do bread and wine at Catholic ceremonies?
I believe so.
Yes.
I'm not Catholic, so I wouldn't know, Basil.
I'm not Catholic either. I'm Lutheran.
And as
I'm
the
not. I'm not
token
taking it in
white
the butt
Star
every
token
night
Catholic
from the
guy.
from the
Oh my
priest.
God,
I don't know.
Kris.
We're saying it's still happening. They're still getting their money to this day. Okay. So hey, and hey Leo, you ain't free either. Right? They'll come after you. Don't get Shannon Sharp.
Too many jokes.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna at the very least take into purgatory.
All right. Believe that. Hey, last time I checked, you ain't seen no pictures of purgatory, but you definitely seen pictures of heaven and hell. It's like a waiting room, like the doctor's office.
What, purgatory?
Yeah, like you know how you go to the doctor's office, they're like, "Yeah, Kris, the doctor will see you now." So they take you to another waiting room, and that's like you're on hold until the doctor's done with the other patient. Is that purgatory?
It's like that, but then you also whatever was like what kept you from getting into heaven. Where it's like you weren't bad enough to go to hell, but whatever it was that got you in purgatory, you now have to do the like punishment equivalent in the waiting room.
So I got to work
So if it
for
was
it.
like
That's
kind
messed
of
up.
lazy and all that, it's
I
like, yo,
gotta
guess
work
what? You got
for it.
all
That's
these
messed
forms you
up.
got to do.
I gotta put. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta do all the forms. Oh, I gotta bring my ID.
And when you turn those ones in, you got more. You gotta. They give you another
But I'm
little
dead.
form.
How do I get in?
Hey, you
That's
gotta
the
wait your
beauty.
time. You gotta fill
You
in all the
don't.
forms. You gotta do your dues.
What dues? I'm dead.
Man, that's like
No, you're dead here. You gotta make up for what you did that you didn't get straight to heaven.
That's not how life works. That's how death works.
Hey, I'm just trying to explain purgatory, how it's supposed to, like, you're gonna get into heaven. You just
You don't know that.
gotta do your dues. Like you didn't get your ticket
gotta
straight
do your
in, so
dues.
yeah,
Man,
just gotta do your time.
I don't know. The more you explain it, the more it's getting closer to Islam. But anyway, uh move on. Speaking of Donald Trump and criminals, we're gonna move on to stupid criminals in Detroit. All right, y'all. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say these few stories. Do not laugh, okay? Just try not to laugh. Just try not to laugh edition. Okay. So I looked it up. I looked this up earlier. Hold on. It was a Detroit man is charged after stealing nearly $600,000 while working as a Brinks delivery driver.
What?
How are you gonna steal the money if you already the armored car driver? You dumbass.
Like, was he trying to do it like GTA 5 style? Like, trying to run off
Mm-hmm.
with the truck too?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
And the truck's got a tracker on it.
I was gonna say, like, that's pretty, like, even in movies and all that, established that there's a tracker on
There's
all
a track.
trucks.
There's a tracker on the truck, and there's trackers in the bags of money that are on the thing, and there's marked bills. So we know what's in these trucks, and this guy thought he could just get away with it. It's crazy.
Gotta give you gotta give it. You really gotta give it to stupid people.
Because it's crazy that I don't know. If I was driving a car with marked bills and people are tracking me, I don't know. I wouldn't steal that stuff. I don't want to go to
No,
jail. I have a family. I have a life. I have chicken waiting
You know
for
what?
me at home.
I'm gonna
I have chicken waiting for
laugh.
you.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
give
saying.
him. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, where it's like he probably was
No,
thinking,
no,
"There's
no,
no
no,
way
no,
they're gonna
no, no
actually get me
benefit.
that quick." No, he was
No,
probably thinking that's only in the movies.
No, he got the training right there. He said, nigga, there's a tracker here. They give
Yeah,
you the training right there. That's crazy.
benefit of the doubt, my ass. Don't steal. Like, no, this isn't Grand Theft Auto. You will get caught.
Yeah, don't steal. Especially if you're at a armored car company. Like, don't do that shit.
Well, I think people or they hear about those cases back from like the like 40s, 50s, and 60s where people like the dude who was like, "Give me all your shit," and then jumped out of the plane.
oh, DB
Like,
Cooper.
yeah,
Like
like
he's yeah.
and the thing about it is this isn't those times. The technology now is so different and so much better that you're gonna get caught. So just don't do
Granted,
it.
granted it's because of cases like DB Cooper, but
Exactly. That's what people don't understand. Shit is the way it is because people like somebody told me once the reason that there are rules aren't to control people, it's because somebody did something stupid and now there's a rule against it.
it's like, what did we learn?
Nothing you said? Wow, who would have thought?
Who the heck's gonna put a cat in a microwave? Do
You'd
you
be
really want to
surprised.
know?
You'd be surprised. Actually, you know what I know is really stupid? Someone in Dearborn Heights.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I'm ready.
so a man was arrested after robbing the bank in Dearborn Heights. Then he literally walked next door to Tim Hortons to have a cup of coffee.
Well, gotta give it to him.
And he got caught. he really
Like,
got caught. He said, I'm gonna stop for a
was it
cappuccino.
still? Was it like within window shot where it's like, yeah, he's getting what he's going inside Tim Hortons.
Hmm. It's probably the drive-through person at the. He's like, wait a minute, did he just rob the bank? Is he coming in the back door? Oh, he's like, yeah, it'll be a few minutes on that coffee.
Delay it.
We gotta make a whole new pot. And still like 8 pots right there, ready to go.
Shit, all of our cups have holes. Let me go find some new ones.
Let me try to see the y'all see the blue lights yet? He's like, ah, shit. But yeah, if you're gonna rob a
So,
bank, just don't go next door to get coffee. Get the coffee before you rob the bank. And that's Kris trying to help y'all. Okay.
Or at least go like a couple miles down the road and go to that Tim Hortons.
Or just don't drink coffee at all. Just run. You got the money.
or just
You don't
don't
you don't
do
need to run
stupid.
away.
Look, I'm not saying you should do this. Never, don't do the things that you're not supposed to do. But be mindful. They caught Luigi because he stopped in a Starbucks. And somebody was like, "You're cute," and he was like, "I know," and took down his mask. So if you're gonna do stupid stuff, go home. Immediately
Also,
go
don't go
home.
to a McDonald's.
Don't go anywhere. Run. You got the money. You don't need to stop at McDonald's no more. You've got the
People
money.
people really do not know. People are just so dumb.
You can take the broke out of the man, but you can't take the really broke out of the man. You got the money. Don't go to McDonald's.
God, people are stupid.
Oh, not stupid as this one. So a burglar broke into a YMCA and made off with play money from a toy cash register, only to realize the loot was worthless.
Was it like a 5-year-old who got really pissed at a game of Monopoly or something?
No. He robbed the bank. He robbed the YMCA and stole the money from the toy cash register. He was like, I got away with it. He was like, wait a minute. This isn't real.
Like, is that the Monopoly man on the?
No. You know how they have like the play money, right? That actually looks like real money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prop money.
But the prop money is actually smaller than an actual dollar bill. So how did he walk out the times? First of all, how did he get into the YMCA? One. And secondly, why did you think you just get money out of the cash register at the YMCA? The YMCA don't carry that much cash.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is all digital.
Digital, or they kind of like take the money out and send it to the bank with an armored car. Not the guy who robbed the armored car, but the other, they don't keep cash on the premises. So, yeah. So the stories you just heard earlier are true stories and should not be duplicated by listeners of the podcast, as they highlight how criminal incompetence often leads to hilariously swift justice. Listener discretion is advised.
People are stupid.
People are stupid. What'd you say?
I wonder how he wanted his coffee.
I don't give a fuck. He's dumb
I
enough
don't
to
think it
walk to
matters. It really does not matter.
He walked to next door to get coffee after he robbed a bank.
I just want to see if there's a pattern where it's like, so that's what stupid criminals drink, huh?
I don't know. He might have just wanted coffee. You never know. But we're going to move on to my top 10 list, which is the top 10 sports player jerseys since 1985. So these are the top sports jerseys that I think are amazing since 1985, the last 40 years of existence. So if I don't name your favorite player and the jersey, do not come at me, all right? Come at me in the comments on KrisCross_studios on Instagram, okay? Come at me there. Don't come at me here at this podcast. So honorable mentions, we have Cristiano Ronaldo, number 7 for the Portugal national team, and I did Real Madrid, not Manchester United. Or where does he play? He played for Juventus too. So
for a short bit.
Yeah. So
what was it, like 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah. So number 7 for Portugal's national team and Real Madrid. Number 2, we have Michael Vick, also number 7. And I did it for the Atlanta Falcons. Not the Eagles. Not the Eagles.
I forgot he played for the Eagles.
Do you mean the only team that would take him after? Okay.
I mean, he played for the Eagles, so I mean, I gotta put in all the teams he's played for. But he was most known for his stint with the Falcons.
He was indeed.
Next we have Steph.
That's not what he's most known for, but
yeah. We're talking about sports.
Players at Bo Jackson.
Sports. All right. Stephen Curry, number 30 for the Golden State Warriors. We have Joe Montana, number 16 for the San Francisco 49ers. Patrick Mahomes, number 15 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mia Hamm, number 9 for the United States national team. And Barry Sanders, number 20 for the Detroit Lions.
Barry.
All right, now let's get to the real stuff.
No Michael Jordan?
I said honorable mentions.
Oh, okay.
Now we're doing the real stuff. Number 10, we have Magic Johnson. Yes, he's honorable mention. He's not the top 10. What are you talking about? Don't be disrespectful
Okay,
to these
now,
to
now
these
I'm
greats.
excited.
You're being disrespectful to these greats, okay? And number 10, we have Magic Johnson. Number 32, the Los Angeles Lakers. Can't beat that. Okay? I was gonna do Kareem, but Magic was bigger than Kareem in the 80s. Um Kareem was big in the 70s. And then he got old. And then Magic took the team over. Number 9, we have I tried to put all sports in this, so you get it as we move on. So number 9, I have Sidney Crosby. Number 87 for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I hate Crosby.
You can hate him. You can hate him all you want, but you can't deny that he's one of the best hockey players in the world.
That's why I hate him, because
like
he's one of the
Steve
best,
Heisman.
and he shouldn't be. Because fuck the Pens.
Hey, Pittsburgh Penguins are one of the best teams. Just because they have Sidney Crosby on it. But number 8, people are gonna hate me for this. Number 8, I have LeBron James. Number 6 for the Miami Heat. That was his best run, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you don't want the rookie jersey, the
Hell
like the early
no.
Cavs jersey.
Hell no. He was
That's right.
nothing on that team. It was
That's right. They
LeBron
burned them
James.
all.
It was LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It wasn't the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then when he came back, it was LeBron James featuring Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he won a championship in 2016. And then he went to the Lakers one there. Asterisk because it was the bubble. But he still won one with the Lakers. He's not going to win another one, though.
You don't think he will?
No. If he does, hey, you heard it here first in 2025. Number 7, David Beckham. Number 7 for Manchester United.
Okay.
That was his
I
best.
would have gone with the Galaxy jersey.
No, his Galaxy. You know, that was when he was washed. His best years with Manchester United.
I agree with that.
He wasn't like washed. He was still really good, but you can't beat 17-year-old Beckham
anymore.
Yeah, you can't beat 21-year-old Beckham. Like
there is really only one of the 2000s. There's only one Manchester United jersey I would even think about, and it would be Wayne Rooney.
See, I was thinking that too.
I wouldn't even get Wayne Rooney. I would get Owen. Rooney got nothing on Owen. Rooney was like the LeBron James to Owen's Michael Jordan. Rooney was like, okay, he took the game to the next level, but he's no Beckham. In my eyes, at least. Number 6, we have Kobe Bryant. And I will say, we're doing number 24, okay, for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, because when he had 24, he actually won 2 championships by himself, not with Shaq. Even though he did have a 3-peat with Shaq, we're going to do the 2-peat, the repeat with Pau Gasol.
The 2-peat. With Pau Gasol.
Hey, Pau Gasol was that missing piece they needed to win a championship.
He was.
Don't forget Derek Fisher.
Fuck Derek Fisher.
No, we can forget him.
And his mama. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Number 5, we have Derek Jeter. Number 2 for the New York Yankees.
Okay.
You can't beat Jeter. He's one of the most prolific baseball players of all time. You couldn't not have a Jeter jersey. That's a tongue twister. A Jeter jersey in the 2000s or the 2010s.
What's fair?
Shoot, even in the 90s.
90s, yeah. 90s, yeah. But 90s they had way more stars. So Jeter was like Jeter was in the true. But everybody, you had so many stars in the 90s and the early 2000s with the Yankees. And then their last World Series, I think it was like 08, 09. And then Jeter was part of that one too. So it was pretty good time to be a Yankees fan until the recession. But anyway, speaking of recession, the city of Chicago, when it comes to championships, other than hockey, we have the Chicago Bulls, number 23, Michael Jordan. The only time they have won a championship is with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
What's fair?
Kind of sucks, doesn't it, Chicago? Your best chance of winning a championship was with Michael Jordan.
It turned out we also needed Scottie Pippen too.
Hey, but to be fair, they got Pope now, so
And to be fair, y'all haven't won a championship since 1998. I was watching Barney's Big Adventure the last time Chicago won a championship. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, Bulls organization. Y'all could have built around Derrick Rose, but you didn't want to do that.
I blame his knees.
I don't.
That's messed up.
I don't blame his knees.
I even bought his shoes, but it was like, come on, I'm not breaking ankles and knees this easily. How are you doing that?
I mean, hey, put yourself in his shoes.
I did.
Oh Lord! All right, number 3, we have Tom Brady. Number 12, New England Patriots.
TB12. All right, fair.
You have to.
That's the better one, anyways.
Even though he is the first team, which is crazy though. Like you leave the biggest franchise in NFL history, the New England Patriots, the winningest at least, to you going to Tampa Bay and going to the Super Bowl in the host city Super Bowl as the home team and winning that. That was wild. I was like, is it like Tom Brady is just trying to break records at this point. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then LA did it the next year. They were the host city and they were the home team and they won. So that was only 2 times in history where that's happened. So, all right, number 2, we have Wayne Gretzky, number 99, Edmonton Oilers.
The great one.
The great one.
The great one.
Well, until, earlier this season when Ovechkin beat his record.
Yeah, but Gretzky is still the great one.
Ovechkin's the great one now. He was like, look here. He said, look here, I'm the captain now. When Gretzky was there too, he was like, hey, you beat my record. Records are meant to be broken.
They are. And I think I don't think people recognize that enough. If you have a record, it's great. But if somebody beats it, don't be like salty about it.
Don't be salty.
Congratulate them.
Yeah. Like Gretzky held that record for so long though. Like nobody could beat that. And the fact that he did it with games left in the season is wild.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like Wayne Gretzky even wore like a jersey or something like that. He said, if whoever breaks it, I will wear this because that's what Gordie Howe did for me or something like that.
Gordie Howe's getting a bridge named after him. So
Mr. Hockey. I want his jersey too.
I actually want to. Do they even have footage of Gordie Howe?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I knew who he was, but I never cared who Gordie Howe was. Because I'm a huge hockey fan, but I'm not like a go back in history and look at Gordie Howe hockey fan. So I've seen Wayne Gretzky play. The way he was playing, that was just not fair. Like someone needed to stop this man from scoring. Like you can make the goal smaller and he would still score on your ass. That's how good Wayne Gretzky was. So
yeah, that's why he is the great one.
Number 99, Edmonton Oilers. He also had a appearance on the Mighty Ducks, D2 the Mighty Ducks.
So I really wish the Ducks would bring those jerseys out.
Man, actually, they did for the I think it was a 20-year anniversary. They did it. They brought the cast out and they wore the jerseys from the Mighty Ducks.
But did the team game in those jerseys, or did they just have them out for okay?
Yeah, they played in them. Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically a throwback night. Is all it was.
And they brought all the cast members back.
Yeah,
because those jerseys are my. I'm not gonna lie, those jerseys are probably my favorite.
Their favorite hockey jersey?
Yeah.
Over the Red Wings?
Barely, but yes. And then third is the Kraken. I love Seattle's jerseys.
Kraken, yeah.
Or the Coyotes' first jerseys.
Fuck the Coyotes. Oh, you mean the Utah Mammoth that they're now called now?
Is that what they're finally like decided on?
They're called the Utah Mammoth now. They decided, I think,
Man,
over the weekend, it's the Mammoth now.
I was preferring that they just stuck with the Utah hockey team. I got so upset when Washington got rid of the football team.
I
No, because
wasn't.
they need
That's so stupid.
they need a mascot. They need the Commanders, which is a horrible name for their team. But
Well, would you have them go back to their old team?
like you see the UFL, they have like the Vipers and the what is it the Renegades. You could have been the Renegades. Something I don't know. The Utah Mammoth is actually the logo looks pretty nice too for the Utah Mammoth. Let's hope they can win hockey games. So
Gotta see this now.
and then we have the number one sports player jersey in the world since 1985. We all know who it is. It's Lionel Messi. Number 10, and I'm doing FC Barcelona.
Classic.
Classic FC Barcelona, Lionel Messi jersey. You can't go anywhere in the world without seeing a Lionel Messi Barcelona jersey.
Or what year was it? The second year he was in the World Cup. 10? No. Was it 2010? Or was it 2006?
Either 06 or 2010, one of those years.
Those Argentinian
It was a good team.
like kids were pretty good.
That was a good jersey. They need to bring both those jerseys back though. So I should do that next time. The top 10 best throwback jerseys, the best like jersey eras.
On that list, at least for honorable mention, we need the '94 Team USA
Hell no.
World Cup.
Hell no. This things was ugly.
Yeah.
If they was like, hey Kris, you want to be on Team USA? I'd be like, yeah, here's your jersey. Oh hell no. Fuck America. And if it was 1994, I was like, just give it to Colombia.
Damn.
That's messed up what they did to that man.
They were so ugly, they were cool.
No, they were not cool. You know what's even worse? The United States uniforms, I think a few years ago when they were like the red and like the blue squiggly lines across them. Oh, those were ugly. Oh, take them away. Put them in a fire pit.
Are you talking about the
U.S. women's?
Ones?
Yeah, the women's jerseys. I was like, oh, put them away. I thought they were when they faced Thailand. I thought they were Thailand. I was like, oh, USA's getting beat. They were like, no, that's USA beat whooping on Thailand.
Oh.
I was like, 13-0 was wild. Then they called us being unsportsmanlike. Nigga, if you played the sport right, it'd be 0-0, not 13-0. Y'all just out there for fun. We out there to dominate. We don't come home with silver medals. And if we do, the gold medal is cheated. That's the only time we feel like Donald Trump, okay? When the winner wins, they cheated, okay?
Oh my God.
But when they win, okay, we should just shut up. Okay. But before we wrap up, I want to hear from you, the KrisCross crew. Got a wild, funny, or thought-provoking idea for a top 10 list? Send it my way. This was actually a list from one of our listeners. So he had us. Actually, she had us do this. It was a she from the great city of Monroe, Michigan. I'm not going to name her name because she said remain anonymous, but she's from Monroe, Michigan. She said, "Hey, do the top 10 sports jerseys of all time." But I had to like shrink it to like the last 40 years because I would have to add Babe Ruth in here, like number 3 from the Yankees. That's a lot.
I'd give an honorable mention to Lou Gehrig.
I was gonna say I would rather have Lou Gehrig than.
No, I definitely have. I would have Babe Ruth, but I would also in the honorable mentions I would throw Gehrig one.
Actually, Lou's I think his last game was in Detroit. Or his last home run was in Detroit.
37? No, 38.
I don't know when it was. I just knew it was at Tiger Stadium. That is now the Powell Stadium downtown in Corktown. which they are removing the brick, Basil. Don't be mad about it. They're removing the brick on Michigan Avenue.
They're getting rid of the brick on Michigan Avenue.
They're
What?
gonna get rid of it. They're getting rid of it finally.
What? No.
So that people are now going to be
What?
doing 55 down it.
Hey man, we got to get downtown quick, and the bricks would stop us. Okay.
And there's 15 other ways to get downtown.
No, there isn't. Not if you want Michigan.
You get off Michigan, go to Grand.
If you're coming from Southwest Detroit, what other way you got? 4th Street. That's under construction right now. And plus, that's now the new thoroughfare to downtown with all the new like gentrified skyscrapers, and the Godfrey is now on Michigan. Nice hotel, by the way. Expensive as hell. They have a new place that I want to check out too. There's like they have like axe throwing and stuff.
I didn't know they were revitalizing Michigan like that.
Yeah, you gotta go down there, Walter. Let's hit it up.
All right, let's go.
You want to go, Basil, Marcel? They got axe throwing and stuff. They got drinks. I also want to hit up Gillies too.
Now, see, for me, I got Jeep Fest Jeep Fest weekend that next day. So it's like,
what is Jeep Fest?
Jeep Fest. What? No.
What the hell is Jeep Fest?
No. What is Jeep Fest? You asked?
No.
I'm sorry. I asked. See you guys next time.
No.
We've had such a great time on this podcast today. Thank you, Basil, Walter, and myself for being on the show. I'm your host, Kris Canty. See you guys next week on the KrisCross Corner.